Hey YouTube, it's Andrew. It's been a while since I last updated. Um, so I have some updates. Sorry, my allergies are really acting up. So I recently got a hysterectomy done. I got that done on September 26th of this year, so it's 2016. So I figured, well, one of them still looks kind of bad, but it's healing. It's the glue, because she did the microscopic for me. So she went in with microscopes and stuff like that. So I only have 1, 2, 3, 4 incisions. But two of the glue has already come off. Then I have one that's partially coming off, which is my belly button area, and then one that's still, yeah, like I said. So here's one. That one was the second one with the glue coming off. Where is it? Oh, right there. That's the first one that came off with the glue. There's the belly button one. Like I said, you can tell that that's starting to come off. And then this one is, it looks gross, but it's healing up really good. I have to go back and see her, I guess the week of Thanksgiving, because I started a new job again. So I'm in training, and it's 6 weeks worth of training. So that's pretty much what's been going on with work situation. So I guess I'm gonna be going back, since I started with my hysterectomy back in January 16th of 2015. I had my name and gender changed. I know I've shown that, but I guess I'll show that again on my, maybe I shouldn't, because it has all my information on it. Or maybe I can, I don't know if this is really gonna work. Okay, well, I'll try and make this work, but there's the Andrew Dean, and then right down there is sex, if you can find it. It's for M. Sorry, I'm not very good. I don't know how to switch my phone. My mom was luckily there for that. So she was part of that one. And actually, with my hysterectomy, she actually was generous enough to help me out with that. She did her best, because she's all the way out in North Carolina right now, dealing with my grandma and grandpa. So she helped out a little bit, or as much as she could, so I appreciate that. I mean, I wasn't even asking for money. I was just letting her know that the insurance that I have, which is United Healthcare, was covering the whole surgery except for 20% of it. So I was very lucky with the United Healthcare. It's an amazing insurance. So if you don't have it and you're in the Kansas City, Missouri area, I highly recommend getting it. And then, okay, so hysterectomy, name and gender changed, and then back in November 11th of 2014, I had my top surgery. And of course, you can tell a little bit, like, especially like right in here. But it's not horrible at all. So that's my scarring from it. And I mean, like I said, it's not horrible at all, and I'm very pleased with my top surgery. I went to Dr. Peter Raphael out in Plano, Texas. So, if you are looking for a surgeon and you need his information and are looking to do it in Texas, I will gladly give you that information. Like I said, I'm here to help out as much as possible for anybody. But he does an amazing job on top surgery. I had the double incision, of course. And the reason why, I was flat-chested. I really was. But my nipples were down too low, so I could not have the keyhole surgery. He's very, very picky about keyhole. I mean, your nipples have to be pretty much where the nipples are now. Mine were like right here, so it wouldn't have looked normal. So I had the double incision, which is, I'm not complaining about it at all. But both of his keyhole and his double incisions, he's been doing it for, oh gosh, I think over 20 years, so he knows what he's doing. Plus, the great thing about Dr. Peter Raphael is that you do not, and I repeat, do not have to have drains. He has created a way that you do not have to have drains after surgery. All you have to have is female pads that go along here, and it's very minimum bleeding, but he just kind of like stitches everything together. I don't even, he can explain it a lot better than I can. So luckily I did not have to have drains, and I hear that those are the worst part about having top surgery, is those drains, because it's very uncomfortable, and whenever they pull it out, it hurts. It's, like I said, this is what I hear. And then the start of my transition, I started on HRT, which is hormone replacement, on April 26th, 2013. I went to a doctor. I won't say her name anymore because she has unfortunately left practice. But she is, or she was, an amazing doctor. She was very hesitant with me because I started gender therapy, I think 4.5 months. And she'd rather have somebody who's been at gender therapy for 6 months to a year. But she could tell that I really, really wanted to be on HRT, and that she just knew that I was not going to change my mind. And so, luckily, she let me start testosterone in April. So that was a blessing for me. But like I said, I went to gender therapy for 4.5 months. And then before that, I guess I just researched and researched for a very long time. I think I had researched transitioning like 3 years before I actually did it. And the reason why I was holding off on doing it was because I said that I was going to wait until my grandma and grandpa died. They're still living. Like I said, my mom's out in North Carolina right now dealing with grandma and grandpa. She's going to be coming back. But I was like, they're Southern Baptist. So religion is a big thing for them. And the last thing that I want to do is hurt anybody in my family. So I was waiting for them to pass on, and finally I hit a point where I was just really depressed and really thinking about suicide and stuff like that. And I just said, I can't do this anymore. I have to start my transition. I have to be who I am. So yeah, that's a little dark, but I'm being honest. And honestly, would not change it for the world. So anyway, I guess a little bit of an update with like body hair. I did have a lot more body hair on my stomach, like a whole bunch. But because of having my hysterectomy, I had to shave. Because I didn't want to have them shave me. So I shaved. Chest hair, of course. Still just a little patch, which is I'm okay with. My facial hair. Unfortunately, again, still have that patch, but if you look, it's finally starting to come in a lot more. Honestly, I figured I would be like my Uncle Steve, who is a Santa Claus. And whenever I say Santa Claus, he is a Santa Claus. I love him to death, and I'm jealous of his facial hair, but he's got, I'm jealous. Really want to, well, I like my hair color, but I really wanted the full beard, which is starting to kind of come in. That used to not be a patch, or hair used to not really grow here or here, so it's starting to slowly go up. Yeah, that's still blonde. That has its moments where it's dark. I just did the duck face. Wow. That's... Anyway. Okay. So, of course, leg hair. I have back hair. It's not horrible. But my arm hair as well. Well, I guess I'll do that. Can't really tell on this video, but I have like long things of hair that was never there before. Sorry, I keep on itching. I'm trying not to itch the stitch or the glue, but I'm like, that's crazy. It itches so bad. So, anyway, I do have butt hair. I will not show that. Sorry. But, it's not horrible, but it's there. And then, I guess, a little bit about downstairs. It's kind of stopped growing, which is, it's fine. And it's not, how do I explain it? It's not super, super big, but I'm content with with the growth of it. So I'm not complaining. Bottom surgery. I will not be doing bottom surgery. It's just not for me. Like I said, I'm very content with what I have downstairs. I accept that part of me. So, plus, I don't have $10,000 plus, 10,000 plus bucks to have bottom surgery. I don't know if insurance even covers that, but I know for myself I would not be happy with either surgery. One surgery is where they actually go and pull your junk out to where you can stand to pee. But the thing is that whenever you're hard or whatever, you're about that big. And I'm like, so there's no penetration. So I don't even see that even, I wouldn't be happy with it, period. And then the other surgery is you get to choose the size package that you want. But the thing is that, excuse me, you have absolutely no filling. So, that would suck for me. Because, like any guy, I like to get off. Too blunt, I know, sorry. But, me saying the honest to God truth. And then, whenever you want to get hard, I guess you have to pump the balls. And I'm like, hold on, dear, wait. I gotta pump these just to get hard, and even then it's still flaccid. So I'm like, no, not even for me either. So, very content with what I have. No questions asked. So, I guess that's pretty much it. I did kind of jump off of the whole doctor thing. Okay, so I will say who my doctor is here who my doctor is now, out here in Kansas City, Missouri. Her name is Bridget Cooper. I don't know if I have any of her cards. Probably do somewhere, but unfortunately I am not gonna dig through my wallet to find it. So I can always leave a thing down in the description or whatever of her information, or hey, like I said, you can always contact me. I'm open to share anything and everything with anybody who's just starting out or whatnot. Yeah, I'm here to help as much as possible. I do have a trans group out. Well, it's not mine. Let me clarify that. It is not my group. But I am in a group that is for FtMs. So if you're on Facebook and you are in the Kansas City area, I can always add you into that group. So, yep, I think that's pretty much it. My transition is complete. I am happy with where I am in life, with my transition. And I'm becoming the man, or I am the man that I've always wanted to be. So, yeah, I guess everybody have a good one. And I'll try my best to start updating again. I know it's been a while. It's been a long while. Just busy with life, and I shouldn't make excuses. I really should keep doing videos. I'll do better. So, alright. Everybody have a good one. And I'll see y'all again. Bye, y'all.